Okay, now let's take a look at an example of a component that uses a dependency. So in the second folder, let's open up this to-dos component. So you can see that the constructor of this component expects a to-do service. Now in the last section, when we were writing unit tests, we provided this dependency directly when creating an instance of to-dos component. But this approach does not work when writing integration tests. Let me show you. So let's go to the spec file. Okay, look, this is how we are creating an instance of the to-dos component. In unit tests, we use a different approach. So we new up to-dos component. Okay, here we need a to-do service, so we pass to-do service here. And then later, we change the implementation by adding a spy on one or more methods of this object. But this approach does not work for integration tests because we are not newing up a to-dos component like this. So delete. Now, before going any further, let's go back in the terminal and look at the test result. Okay, look, we have a broken test. No provider for to-do service. That's a familiar error, isn't it? So Angular does not know how to get a to-do service to pass to our to-dos component. So back in the spec file, I'm going to import to-do service and then register it as a provider in our testing module. So providers, I'm going to add to-do service here. Save, back to the terminal. All right, we got another error. No provider for HTTP. And this is because our to-do service is using the HTTP service of Angular. So to solve this problem, we need to import the HTTP module. So back here, I'm going to import HTTP module from @angular/HTTP. All right, now back in our metadata object, imports HTTP module. Save. Okay, now all tests are passing. Beautiful. So this is how you provide dependencies when writing integration tests. In the next lecture, I'm going to show you how to get access to these dependencies so you can change their implementation using spies.